This is the Birmingham City thug who ran onto the pitch to thump an Aston Villa star today. Paul Mitchell was derided as an embarrassment by his own family and friends after clumping Jack Grealish. The dad of one is facing a lifetime ban. The father of one is facing a life ban from football after being arrested for his shocking outburst on live TV. And jubilant Villa fans went online to suggest calling Mitchell's place of work, a bar in Tamworth, to thank him for their win. The Meathead's target Grealish picked himself up to score the only goal in a 1-0 win in the second City derby at St Andrews. Meanwhile, after the Villa star scored, he appeared to be kneed by a steward as he celebrated in the crowd with away fans. The championship game had not even reached the 10-minute mark when Grealish was assaulted. This was the shocking moment. A Birmingham fan ran onto the pitch and went for Jack Grealish. The Aston Villa star was sent sprawling by the mindless thug. Mitchell was described as an embarrassment by family and friends. Players from both teams as well as his steward then ran towards the UB and managed to get him off the pitch. Mitchell shockingly saluted his actions as he was being led away, and fans were even heard cheering him off. Speaking about the attack after the game, Grealish, who incredibly ended up being the match winner, said, "I was just unaware at the time. I think we had a corner or a throw-in and I was walking into position and I just felt a whack around the side of the face. There's rivalry in football, but I don't think there is any place for that, really." Birmingham are certain to be hit with a heavy penalty after the shocking incident. Jack Grealish, despite being flattened, did not react to the senseless attack. The man launched his cowardly attack when Jack Grealish had his back turned. The Villa player had no chance of getting out of the way or defending himself. The world of football has been left shocked at the disgraceful scenes at St Andrews today. The EFL will now be pressed into action, though it is likely to be passed into the FA, but I just tried to get on with my job in the end and I think I did. I scored the winner and we've come away with 3 points. Grealish, 23, is a Villa youth product and was captaining the side in the fiercely contested derby game. The toxic atmosphere was evident in the early stages of the fiery clash when Blues midfielder Michael Kieftenbeld was booked for a foul on Grealish. Players from both sides and the steward then ran towards the aggressor and managed to get him off the pitch. Questions will now undoubtedly be asked as to how the man managed to get all the way up to Jack Grealish, but one supporter took things totally too far, and is sure to have incurred a heavy penalty for the club he is supposed to support. West Midlands police have confirmed the man has been arrested. They tweeted, following the incident on the pitch involving an attack on an Aston Villa player, a man has been arrested and en route to a custody block. Fans have since taken to social media to praise Grealish for not reacting to being assaulted. Some believe the footballer, who was a transfer target for Spurs last summer, should sue the attacker, while others are hoping he is banned and jailed. Former Manchester United and England footballer Gary Neville believes Birmingham will now be in big trouble thanks to the mindless actions of one individual. He posted on Twitter, "The club are going to have to take a huge punishment for this to act as a deterrent in the future. A points deduction or empty stadium for 10 games. Shockingly, the man saluted the Birmingham fans as he was removed, and then arrested. Jack Grealish is seen smiling despite being the victim of a shocking assault. The EFL released a statement shortly after the incident. It read, "The EFL condemns the mindless actions of the individual who encroached into the pitch at St Andrews on Sunday afternoon. It's a situation no player should ever be faced with. In all circumstances, the playing surfaces for players, not supporters, and those playing in the game must be able to do so safe in the knowledge they will not be subjected to this type of behavior. Whilst this incident falls within the remit of the Football Association, we will work with all the relevant parties to address the issue of player and match official safety on the pitch and ensure the appropriate action is taken." A steward also appeared to knee Jack Grealish as he celebrated with the crowd. The steward looks as if he is shoving England youth international Grealish. Tyrone Mings can be seen arguing with the steward as he is escorted away by cops. The match is renowned as being one of the most violent in British football. Both clubs are followed by organised gangs of hooligans, and more than 400 police officers are on duty for the game. In October 2017 there were 10 arrests at the infamous Clappergate clash at St Andrews, where hundreds of souvenir clappers, handed out by Birmingham City to their fans, were thrown onto the pitch. After the game, Blues fans pelted police with bricks and bottles, prompting police to hold the Villa fans inside the stadium for 90 minutes as they attempted to clear the streets outside the ground. Back in 2002, Aston Villa goalkeeper Peter Enkelman was assaulted by a Birmingham fan after making a horror error. Violence flared at a pub near Villa Park in September 2015, leading to 28 fans being arrested. In 2002, Birmingham fan Michael Harper was jailed for 4 months for slapping Villa keeper Peter Enkelman after he let in a terrible own goal. Harper was seen on TV running up to the distraught goalkeeper, making an obscene gesture and slapping his cheek. Harper, a building labourer, had pleaded guilty to going onto the playing surface at City's St Andrews ground and using threatening